So what would you say is your biggest insecurity?
So my biggest insecurity would probably be, I don't know, comparing myself to like other people's standards, looking at how they're farther along than I am, and that's where I'd like to be, and just feeling like I'm, not good enough.
Yeah, man, for me, it's always been body image insecurity because for the longest time when I was a kid, I was made fun of a lot for being super skinny and having this massive head on the top of my shoulders, and you carry that with you into adulthood, and it can really have a long-term effect on you. And I finally got to the point where I've been able to get past a lot of that, and it's it's definitely a thing though, just because women, you think all you hear women are the ones that have body insecurities, but it's definitely a thing for men too. But yeah.
Well, my biggest insecurity when I was growing up, I always try to look cool, try to have that good image of being popular. And I am a naturally smart kid. I just never like to show it because all the other kids, that wasn't how they like to be. They like to be the number one. They don't care for the nerds and anything like that. But as I got older, I looked at, well, if you ain't smart, well, you ain't gonna get nowhere in life. So you just gotta set your insecurities aside and move on.
I think my biggest insecurity, probably growing up and still is a little bit, is just my size. Whenever I was in school, I would always get picked on for being, the smallest kid, and I was always tall and lanky and, just kind of awkward. And as I got older, tried to kind of fix that a little bit, and it was just really difficult to do that. And finally I've been able to put on a little bit of weight, but I'm still not to the size that I want to be. So I think just, that just being picked on for my small size and not really something I can even help, that's probably definitely my biggest insecurity for sure.
I'm super blessed to be a strength and conditioning coach and try to help young people that are athletes accomplish these lifelong goals that they've worked so hard for. And I think my biggest insecurity is that if I drop the ball and I don't do the best job that I can do, I'm costing a really highly motivated, amazing kid a chance to accomplish something they've always dreamed about. So there's some pressure to not miss anything and to not have a bad day and to always deliver, because you're asking them to do that every day for you. So sometimes it's making sure that you're not checked out because of something personal, or kind of faking it until you make it. And I think the thing that keeps me up at night is wondering if I did that day, and if something that I missed is the thing that's going to cost them something that's super important to them. And I think that's the only way I could ever feel like a failure, is if I felt like I didn't do right by every kid that I got to be around, because they always do their best for me.